And this is the one, baby. I'm trying to get myself out of a reading slump. So everyone's heard about Fourth Wing. I read it. I thought it was okay, but I'm actually very excited to continue on with the series because I've heard it gets more politically interesting, which I love. I'm a plot-driven girly. I do like character-driven plots too, but I like me some good plot, okay? Give me some dragons that are fighting and arguing. I only read one book in November. My reading has been at an all-time low. You might be like, just what are you doing? You're setting yourself up for failure, but I think because of what I read in Fourth Wing that this would be mostly a fun ride. I will give you the tea, if there's any tea, if Iron Flame is worth reading or not. I know Fourth Wing broke the world. Literally so many people outside of the book world, like BookTube and BookTok, have it on their favorites list. Like, it influenced so many people to get into reading, which is very exciting. I feel like Fourth Wing is kind of like this year's Hunger Games. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. I just realized this is a 600-page book. I do not remember the first one being so long. What? Dude, but I'm so excited. Going to talk about how sad it is that it gets dark at 5 p.m. Feels like bedtime. So 30 pages in and I felt like updating you. My favorite part about this book is the world. It's very interesting. It has me asking so many questions about what will happen. Will a war break out? What's going on? The specific weapons that they need are kind of hidden in history, so it's actually kind of giving Priory of the Orange Tree vibes, and I love all of that. What I don't like is the romance, which is very interesting because I think the one thing people are picking this series up for is the romance, because Xaden is cool, I guess. I don't know. The only thing that's ever mentioned about these characters is that they're so attractive. Like, she was saying, wow, he looks so good and he's so confident in the things he does to me. I'm like, and what? And what? Just because you guys have sexual attraction does not mean y'all should date. You know that. She's been saying that the whole book, the first 500 pages, and now for another 600 pages, she better not complain about how good looking he is for 600 pages, because it'll piss me off. Watch them end up sleeping together or whatever. Ugh. And I'm hoping to fall in love more with the ship, because I will say for most of the first book, even though they had a very clear sexual attraction, at least, like, no, I did not enjoy the banter. I'm hoping the banter is better in this. Some of my favorite series, as y'all know, if you've been watching my channel, I mention them all the time. The Black Witch Chronicles and The Last Magician. Have I finished either series? No. The Last Magician just came out with their last installment. I need to do a whole reread. I'm planning on doing that next year. So excited. And the last installment of The Black Witch Chronicles comes out this year. Both have the best banter ever. If you like banter and magic and all this stuff, it's like so good. And The Last Magician also gives like a time period element because the girl can travel through time. The Black Witch Chronicles gives full on like whole other universe where dragons and werewolf and shape-shifting people exist and people who have wings. Crazy town. Yeah, so I'm hoping to get more than just he's hot 24/7, because that's like the bar needs to go higher. Like, what's he saying? Like, is what he says attractive? Because I think there's also like intellectual attraction, besides like romantic and like physical attraction and sexual attraction, emotional attraction, things like that. He's not checking any boxes. I mean, I guess he's cute looking, but like, girl, I know you're in a warring country, but there's cute guys everywhere. Get a better one. Y'all would be so proud of me. I'm basically doing my own reading sprints right now. So just read the 20 pages. And now, little quick sneak peek. I'm editing a video that's, I want to go up tomorrow. Don't know if it will. But 11 minutes into editing, it's a 40-minute video of just me talking and being very, very, very honest. And I'm kind of scared. But I want my content to be more sharing the journey, you know? Not just pretending to be perfect all the time. Because it's what social media always ends up being, and I don't want that anymore. Hopefully that'll be up tomorrow and you'll see it. I'll link it up above. Let's get back to reading. God, I hope to start to like that girl. That's all I hope for. Or Riordan. What's his name? Or Zayden Moore. One of them. Just please. Okay, it's the next morning and I'm headed off to work. Yes, overalls are my work uniform. Very fun. But I'm bringing Iron Flame with me, and last night the only thing, I just was chuckling to myself because the romance, kind of cringy. The second you have to say, oh, the anticipation will be good for us. That's like not sexy. Like, I rather feel anticipation than you tell me that I'm going to feel anticipation. Yeah, but off to work I go. I'm gonna pack my book.
Okay, here's the point in the video where I wanted to have cool b-roll and I'm working on it, but for some reason Final Cut Pro was not messing with me. If I touch this clip and try to rotate it, it just goes black. So if there's any tips, please leave them in the comments below, or else, you know, just enjoy these awkward vertical clips. There won't be many of them, I promise. I edited it down just so you could get a inkling of the reading experience that I had.
Can you tell I just woke up? The bed head is serious, and my PJs lately have included a sweater and fuzzy socks. It's starting to get real cold. Last night, I'm definitely too tired to update you. I got home probably around 8:30, ate dinner, took a hot shower, and went to bed. After a 9-hour day and like a long commute, your girl gets tired. But I read so much. I got to page 120. The book is nowhere near me. I'm so sorry. I'm not getting her. She is somewhere. And I also am eating blueberries currently. This is my little breakfast. She's yummy. I love blueberries. I am very excited to say that I'm enjoying Iron Flame. I feel like it's the same concept as the first book, which is basically everyone's trying to kill our main girl. I feel like it would be more powerful if in the first book that wasn't the theme as well. So it's a continuation of everyone's trying to kill me. There's actual stakes in this one because of the amount of people we lose, and the romance hits for like a paragraph and then they say something and I'm like, ugh. Because there was a very cute moment when he was like, I want everything, not just like your body, but like your heart. So sweet. But like the way she talks about him, she's clearly like just using his body because she's emotionally distressed. Which is also funny because that's also giving Red Queen energy. If you guys have not read Red Queen, don't need to. But I'm very much enjoying it, and luckily not as cringy as the first book. Not as cringy, it still gets there, but like luckily I just bypassed those moments. I'm here for the plot. Here for the plot. Also, on a whole other side note for this story, it's very interesting as a person with a disability reading this, because she has some sort of condition where she has very weak and brittle bones. Not very much explained, but it's weird because I think the book is trying to allude to the fact that, oh, she's strong without being physically strong, and yet she has like one of the strongest magical powers that anyone has seen in generations. So I feel like that weakens her point, and like she has strong dragons, you know what I mean? So it feels like that idea of, oh, she's not strong, she's so weak. Feels a little weird. At least to me. I'm like, girl has magical powers that could literally kill any person anytime. Not too big of a deal, but it was like, I wish for that representation. Thank you. Let me know in the comments. Are you guys gonna read Fourth Wing or Iron Flame? I think it's pretty okay. I would recommend it. It's definitely a fun time, for sure. Fourth Wing's definitely up my alley with the politics. I love me some politics. Give me some crooked ass bitches who are trying to kill everybody. Oh, my cup of tea, a cup of coffee. I'm finally home from work. Yay! There's like no way to make my hair better. I'm gonna do this update from my bed. There's no other option because my soul is sleepy. Good news. I am enjoying the book. Bad news? I got to page 200 today. I wanted to get to 300. I wanted to get halfway through. So this is probably going to take a whole week to read, which is fine. I mean, it's 600 pages. I work basically a full-time job. I'm working 9-hour days. But I digress. I'm enjoying the story. The plot is good. I think a character we supposedly love is evil. Not gonna say who. I don't give spoilers. Look out. But I'm very excited to see what's happening because that character definitely gaslit our main girl. I'm like, ooh. Yeah, I wish sometimes they weren't cringy, but I feel like because 200 pages in, we're developing all these kind of friendships and romantic feelings and tensions rather slowly, and we're sticking to them, which I appreciate, because I did give a little bit of shade earlier when I was like, oh, the anticipation will be good for us, which I still think to this day, a terrible line. Should not have been approved. Not I want to see the anticipation or the tension. I digress again. It's just working. It's just fun. The issues that they're facing, they're really committing to, and they're reiterating why they have these issues, which I appreciate. At first, I was like, who cares? Oh my god, this is stupid. And one of the characters even said, oh my god, this is stupid. Like, why are you guys arguing? What's going on? And I was like, yeah, bitch, what's going on? Why are you arguing still? I'm appreciating the time. For the last 200 pages, I feel like we've been semi-iterating the same stuff while introducing new conflicts, new assassination attempts. I'm too tired to say that word correctly. New assassination attempts. Just so much new like plot stuff, like research and trying to figure out what's going on while the same conflicts are occurring. So I think it's actually establishing it pretty well. So when there's going to be a change, I feel like there's going to be a change soon, hopefully for the good, and then obviously probably the bad for like the third act breakup. I'm liking where it's going so far. I'm very intrigued to see what's gonna happen, and I also am appreciating that the villain in this one isn't really a teen boy that's just trying to kill her because he doesn't like her. Because last book, that was kind of the first villain. He was very teen boy. I don't like you. Your mom, this and that, and you're weak, and blah blah blah. Like really subpar villain energy. And this book has a true villain, capital V. This man is crooked. So crooked. I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get to page 300. I'm updating you when I get to page 300. Okay, let's go. Good night. It's been a long day, but I just got back from work. I actually worked 40 hours this week, which is pretty crazy. I think it's been a day since I last updated the vlog, so I have reading updates. I did finally make it past page 300. And I'll give you some fun reading updates. There's a lot to discuss. And I have mail! I'm so excited. Ignore the ring light behind me, just after things. So I think it'd be fun to start with the mail. I made some interesting Etsy purchases recently. So excited to open this with you. Some of probably mine and your favorite booktubers have their own like web shops, like Etsy shops, or their own just businesses, and they make products. And I like to spend like the holiday season, like my treat to myself is kind of splurging and buying from their shops. And I'm so excited, look! We all probably know Basically Brit here on YouTube. Here's her package, and I did see on Instagram that she posted my message, which is so sweet. I like to leave a little cute message just because I don't know. I know owning a small business is so hard, and I just appreciate her so much, and I love her content so much. So if she's ever watching this, thank you so much. I love you. And I will link her channel and shop below. I got some exciting new bookmarks. Ah. Oh my god. Ah. Oh my god. I wasn't expecting that one. I got a Christmas bookmark, I think last year from her shop, and it's so amazing just to see. Like, I just feel like the quality of these items are so good. So this one is the festive holiday one I got this year. You see, there's this metallic engraving on it, and it's so pretty. Like, look at that. Little festive holiday card. I'm dead. Like, and it's so buttery soft. My response to liking something. God, it's a little late for me, so ignore how weird I'm being. This one was also a new release, I believe, and I just thought it was super cute. It's definitely giving like, what is it called, cottagecore. It's just very woodsy. It says, let's read in the woods. And look at this illustration. So cute. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is also a new design. I feel like she has a lot of new designs out that I'm just so excited for. Okay, this one's definitely giving like fall magic with all the crystals and flowers and mushrooms. It's kind of giving witchy vibes. I wasn't expecting this one, and this one's definitely dark academia, so let's see if it'll focus on it. So it's like a shelf of curious things. How fun. So happy and excited to add these to my collection. Last update, I swear, oh my god, I was looking through the packaging again and I missed one. Look how cute. Just one more chapter. I'm like 100% sure I didn't order all of these, so I'm really thankful. My collection of bookmarks is now 1,000 times sexier. What? That just made my day. I'm so excited. Fun fact also, after work, I randomly was looking for food. Yes, I'm holding trash in my hand. Wait a second, let me explain. I got hungry after work, but it was like 9 p.m. and everything was closing. And this pizza place next door, the door was unlocked, so I popped in and was like, are y'all closed? And the guy was like, no, they were closing for sure. And I said, can I just get a quick slice? I'm so sorry. And he actually gave it to me for free. I felt like a princess. I felt so lucky. So that's been my day. And then luckily at work, I got some reading in during my lunch break. And I'm on page 371. I'm more than halfway through now. And I'm loving how this story is progressing. The stakes are definitely matching the character's drive now, I feel like. I'm really appreciative of that, because I feel like the first book, everybody wanted to kill Violet, and I was just like, why? Just because she is the general's daughter. It's just weird to dislike a kid for their parents' wrongdoing, if that makes sense. And the amount of people who were trying to kill her in the first book, and their justification being solely, I don't like you, kind of weak in my opinion. But that story, I think overall, was just kind of a cool, fun-paced introduction to the world. Definitely like a 3-star book, Fourth Wing, in my opinion. Don't come at me. If you love Fourth Wing, that's amazing. If you continue on with this story, I definitely think the romance is getting a little better. It was definitely a little cringy again in the beginning. We were trying to build anticipation instead of just actually building it by having them be separated or whatever. So I'm pretty content and excited with a lot of the plot developments. A lot of things have shifted from the first book, which I appreciate. The stakes match what the characters are doing, if that makes sense. Like, she's actually fighting for her life a lot of the time, and it makes perfect sense why people are trying to kill her and people are trying to assassinate her. Her constant threat and paranoia makes it makes the story more believable. You don't have to like give it kind of like a, oh, I'll just fake it till you make it, like benefit of the doubt, I guess, you know, maybe she's just stupid. I'm just kidding, I don't think she's stupid. It's just, you know, the first book just had me ignoring a lot of cringy sentences, and I don't know why he wants to kill her, but I guess he wants to kill her. This book has me like, oh damn, that's another person who has justification for ending her life. Oh snap.